I think consoles are better than PCs. Let me just preface this by saying I'm fully aware of the better benefits that PC gaming has to offer. But with that said, here is my personal, you can't see me doing it, but I'm doing the quotes, my personal preference and reasoning why I think consoles are better than PC.
It's strange to me how people think that if they say that something is, oh, it's personal, it's my opinion, it's just my view on the subject. This isn't an excuse to just state BS without being criticised for it. Opinions can be challenged, they can be counteracted, they can be debunked, because there is such thing as a wrong opinion.
PCs, without a doubt, can run games with a better graphical fidelity and overall powerful and more versatile. I dabble in both, I really enjoy both.
Later on we will see his PC gaming experience and see that he doesn't have the most fair viewpoint of the platform, because let's just say he games on a Mac.
But consoles have a serious advantage over PCs right now, and it's in one word, it's convenient.
If this video was made 5 years ago, then I would agree consoles at a time were more convenient than PCs are, but now there are so many pre-built PCs available on the market, or you can go to a bunch of different websites where you list the specs that you want and they can build you your own custom build for a little extra cost for them to build it, obviously.
PC gaming is a complicated process? Whatever.
PCs are just as quote-unquote plug-and-play as consoles are now. Sure, I recommend that you build your PC, but if you're really going for the whole convenience thing, then you could always get a pre-built PC, and it is just as simple to set up as a console is.
Which requires a little tech know-how to get the most out of your experience.
What do you mean by complicated and you need a bit of tech know-how? Because I don't know a whole lot about technology. Lots of my friends don't, and they've built PCs. I've built my PC. I'm not sure how you need to know much about technology at all. If you know how to look up a YouTube video and follow the tutorial, you'll be fine.
And if things go badly and you mess up or you just put in the wrong chip...
What do you mean by mess up? And wrong chip? You mean incompatible parts? There are websites like PC Part Picker which tell you if your parts are compatible or not, and it is very accurate, and it's not an issue. If you just put your specs into PC Part Picker, you can see if it's compatible or not.
Your PC is going to explode.
Oh. No, it won't. It'll just not turn on. My PC didn't work the first time I pressed the on button. It didn't explode. It just didn't boot. It's not going to explode unless you do something really stupid, like put dynamite in it or something. I don't know.
Consoles, unlike PCs, have a small, simple install and setup to them.
As I said, if this video was made 5 years ago, I would agree, but that's not the case anymore. Whenever you put a disc into your console, it will start to download the rest of the game because it simply can't be stored onto the disc. So you can't just slide the disc in and play your game. You have to do some sort of downloading, which isn't helped by consoles limiting your download speed.
Aside from the little online optional account aspects, you can put in a disc and play whatever you got. When it comes to technology, I'm a bit of a dum-dum. I haven't upgraded my phone in almost 6 years. It's literally being held together by sticky.
Not everyone, and especially me, has the skill and knowledge required for PC gaming.
But you don't need any knowledge at all about the subject. And what skills do you need? Typing how to build a PC into YouTube? Typing how to install X software? How to update your drivers? If those are all skills, then I'm more talented than I thought I was.
And I'm not trying to be mean or hurt anyone's feelings because I'm in with these people. I don't understand that. I don't understand the technology. I'm just saying consoles are simple and are the most logical and easy solution to use, which makes a better choice.
I mean, the easier choice isn't necessarily the better one. If you compare, say, a microwave meal to a full-blown barbecue or roast dinner, then the roast dinner is going to be a lot nicer than the microwave meal. But the microwave meal is faster, it can be set up easier, there isn't much planning involved, you just chuck it in the microwave and it's done in a couple minutes. But with a roast dinner, it tastes so much better and you're going to have a much better time eating it.
You can just plug in your console, insert the game and get playing. Current consoles' accessibilities are still leagues ahead of PCs.
I completely disagree.
When I was a kid, I was probably the most technologically illiterate person on this planet. I've gotten better today, not a lot better, but still a little bit better.
You're not helping prove your point by saying which platform is better when you say yourself that you know nothing about technology.
So installing consoles has always been a logical, better option for me.
Wait, you can install a console?
The average normie person does not want to worry about compatibility or what their system can run.
Yeah, that's why sites like PC Part Picker have made it so that you don't have to. If you just go on PC Part Picker, put in the parts that you're thinking of getting, and then boom, it'll say if it's compatible or not. And if you don't even want to do that, you can just get someone else to build the PC for you or buy a pre-built online. It's not something that is hard at all, especially nowadays. And on Steam, there's always the minimum and recommended system requirements for their games.
Or their GMXM TXI processing chips or what have you.
Don't talk badly about my GMXM TMXI processing chip. It's my baby, and it totally exists.
I want to buy the game with the matching color and I just slide that shit in and get on playing.
Well, I mean, that's how it is with PC as well. When you download a game on Steam, it's going to work on the PC. You don't download a game on PC thinking, oh, what if I just downloaded a PS4 game and it's not going to work? That's not a thing. Unless you have a Mac OS or Linux or whatever, then some games you might not be able to play, but Windows, if you have Windows, which is free, you should be able to run every game on Steam pretty much.
Speaking of those games I like sliding in, my PS4 and Switch offer a wide range of exclusive content.
The PS4 has a wide range of exclusives. Do you not realise how limited the genres are of console gaming? You get generic first-person shooters, open-world games, fighting games, racing games, sports games, and that's pretty much it. There are so many genres of games that you will never be able to experience unless you go on the PC. You may say that you don't want to try those games, but that is a subjective statement, and you don't know if you'd like those games or not until you've at least played them.
I love PS4 exclusives. Persona, Uncharted, Bloodborne, they are some of my favourite games of all time. Sure, PC has some exclusives.
PC has some exclusives. Just some, guys. Not that many.
And I can appreciate a good RTS from time to time.
And the PC only have RTS games.
However, the caliber of PlayStation and Switch exclusivity always will outclass anything offered by something like Steam.
A lot of PS4 exclusive, Xbox One exclusive, Nintendo Switch exclusives haven't been reviewed very well. There are a lot of games that people have not liked from PlayStation, Xbox and Nintendo, but even exclusive to the PC, sure, a lot of them get badly reviewed because anyone can make a game on PC. But there are so many amazing games that were either originated on PC or are still exclusive to PC, which many people prefer over console exclusives.
Furthermore, a lot of us just need time away from our PCs. I spend loads of times at my Mac and my PC as it is. Sometimes I just need to get away from it. I spend the majority of my time writing, researching and editing on my Mac.
Researching? This video has not had an ounce of research put into it, I can tell. And I've never understood the whole, I don't want to get into PC gaming because I just spend too much time on my PC doing work and all that. It's like, There's no difference to closing all of your spreadsheets or whatever and opening up a PC game than turning off your computer and going to your console. There is no difference. You can plug your PC into a TV, kick back on the sofa with a controller, and you'll have the exact same experience.
I know anyone else who works at a PC or studies via their laptop most of the day, they just want to have a change of scenery, sit back and relax. Sure, I do occasionally game on my Mac.
Yes, he games on a Mac, and he is making a video on why he prefers consoles to PC. You game on a Mac. So many games don't work on the Mac. And Macs are so weak that you probably haven't ran a lot of the games very well, depending on when you got it. There are some good Macs, kind of, for the huge price they come at, but whatever. But if you've only gamed on a Mac, then you haven't really experienced the PC gaming platform, in my opinion.
To take a small time breakers, like an FTL run on my MacBook, but all in all, I just sometimes want to switch off and play some games and be offline for a while.
Yeah, guys, PC doesn't have any offline games. Not one. All of their games are online.
After spending 4 hours typing, reading, and editing, I just want to shut my Mac down, shut my brain off, and enjoy some good vibes. While we're on the subject of good vibes, let's talk about aesthetics. My collection. I like collecting physical media. It's a hobby of mine. It's something I enjoy, and on PC it's pretty much impossible. There's no physical releases on PC anymore.
That is a shame, because physical media is dying in a lot of different kinds of media, in console games, in movies, in TV shows. DVDs and CDs and disc games aren't really a huge thing anymore. And even then, there are some physical forms of PC games, but most PC gamers and most console gamers buy digital games, which is why the physical media is dying out and will eventually not really be a thing anymore. There is a huge advantage to digital media, such as convenience, more sales. The games in general cost a bit less because it's not in a plastic packaging, so that shaves off the price a little bit. And with the price that PS4, Nintendo Switch and Xbox games are nowadays, you really want to save as much money as you can, which is why a lot of people are going digital, because in the middle of the night when GameStop is closed or whatever, you can still buy a new game on the Xbox store or whatever and have a nice time just playing a new game. Instead of waiting for the morning or whatever, you can get a game from the comfort of your own home with digital media, which is why it is such a huge thing now, and physical media is just dying out. And it is a shame for people who like to collect it like you do, but it's just not really a thing anymore.
Just an occasional disc with an installer and a Steam code. If I wanted the Steam version, I would have just downloaded it there. And I have my DVD collection and my CD collection and my PS4 collection and my Switch collection. I like how everything looks on my shelf. Old-fashioned as that may, I like physical media, and PCs don't allow that because everything is always nailed to the hard drive.
PC games are nailed to the hard drive. Console games are also stored on a hard drive. You know that, right? And games can be put on an SSD on PC, but on consoles, of course games are on a hard drive. Where else would they be? Stored in your RAM? Like, what? Your game goes on your hard drive whether you use a disc or not. You know that, right? That's just... You must know that, surely.
Also, consoles are traditionally found within a living room or a lounge, where you can recline with your controller and play your games in comfort.
I've gone over this too many times. You can use PC on a TV, in your living room, on a sofa, with a controller, with Steam Big Picture mode, yada yada yada. I can't be bothered to go over it again. Check my other videos because I really can't be bothered to talk about it again.
PCs are traditionally in the office where you have to sit at a desk.
Traditionally meaning that it's not the norm. More and more people are using PCs for gaming, and there are actually more people using PCs than consoles now. And it has been that way for quite a long time. PCs only being used in the office is a stereotype that hasn't really been true for decades.
Since gaming is a relaxing pastime, it is more suited to a console environment.
If by console environment you mean with poor resolution, low FPS, and auto aim in FPS games, then sure, that is the console environment. But I assume you mean on a sofa in the living room next to a big TV, which, as I just said, is something a PC can do. If you don't realise that, then you're kind of stupid, because if you look at the back of your PC, there's a HDMI port. Shocker.
Now, you can set up a PC and you could like put it in your family lounge room area and then, I don't know, have a wireless keyboard and mouse, but you can't really use it productively.
Yeah, you could use a wireless mouse and keyboard, or you could use a wireless controller, and it could be an off-brand controller, it can be a steering wheel for racing games, it could be an Xbox One controller, which is what I have right here. That's my Xbox One controller. You could use a DualShock 4 controller, you can use an NES controller, a joystick, a GameCube controller, an N64 controller, a Wii remote. You can use any controller on the PC.
So these are my reasons. Hopefully this was more coherent than some usual fanboy shit.
No, it really wasn't.
I don't know, it was just in my brain for the past couple of days and I just needed to write it and vent it all out. I just want to put it out there and make it clear as air that it's alright to be a PC gamer and prefer it vice versa. This is just an opinion and it's not definitive.
I know it's your opinion, but opinions can be challenged. Opinions can be counteracted. As I said at the beginning of this video, just because it's your opinion and not fact doesn't mean that I can't use facts to completely destroy your opinion. I'm not making this video to convert you into a PC gamer, I'm just pointing out that pretty much everything you have said is completely incorrect, and I don't know, maybe you should try the PC platform once in a while, on an actual PC, maybe if your friend's a PC gamer, because there are more advantages than you realise.
I'm just a fanboy who just likes my ways because I like my ways.
Yeah guys, I'm a fanboy, but don't argue with me, it's my opinion, I'm just a fanboy. I just like using consoles because I'm too lazy to research PC gaming enough to realise the advantages.
I just like there to be a day when console gamers like myself can admit, yes, PC is more free and open and has better performance and graphics, but at the end of the day, it's just a preference and that's alright.
I agree, but you should at least research into both of the platforms to find out which is right for you.
As usual, good vibes. Good vibes to all. Good vibes.
As per usual, good vibes, guys. Good vibes. Good vibes.